Hey, how you doing? This is Todd, and I'm glad you've taken time out of your day to join me for our weekly update of the VO Marketing Pro group. So glad you're part of this group. If you're not part of this group, then there's always links below this video where you can find out more about VO Marketing Pro. We don't talk a lot about it, but what it is it's simply a direct email marketing company. It's how I built my business. And if you want to find more about that or to talk to one of our team members, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to talk with you. Also, I schedule regular times with VO Talent just to talk with them. It doesn't cost you anything. We just talk over how things are going with you. I enjoy hearing about different people's journey, and we can just mutually share some of the ups and downs of VO. So if you ever want to do that, just let me know. Again, links are here, and you can talk with John or Joe or Demond, or you can email me, and we'll set something up and we can talk real soon. Before I get to your update for this shortened week for Labor Day and my 4-day week, let me just talk with you about something, a little something you can chew on. Here's a question for you. Are you a VO surgeon? Are you a VO surgeon? I don't know that much about being a doctor. Oh, sometimes when I'm doing a VO project, I have to play the character of a doctor. And there have been e-learning projects when I've had to provide doctor-like medical information. But that's kind of the extent of my knowledge of being a doctor. All I know is what I've been told. I don't know anything by experience. I was a little surprised back a number of years ago by a friend of mine who was an anesthesiologist who compared his work as an anesthesiologist with that of a surgeon. Now, this was his point of view, and I'm not saying that it was right or that you need to share this, but this is what he said. He said that as critically important as surgeons are, and he said we can't live without them, really. He said that an anesthesiologist's work is much more creative, while in his mind at least, a surgeon is just a glorified plumber. That's what he said. He stands in the OR hour after hour after hour, basically doing anatomical plumbing, plumbing of the human body. For this discussion, I'm just going to take my friend's word for it. I'm not going to make any more comments. I'm just going to say, let's just go with that. And we'll go with his word for that. So the question I have for you, are you more of a VO anesthesiologist or are you a VO surgeon? I, personally, am a VO surgeon. I work hour after hour after hour in my studio, just grinding it out, doing projects for my clients. That's what I am. I'm just a VO surgeon. And of course, there's certainly a creative side to any and all VO work. But let's be honest, lots of VO work is just plain hard, stick to it, finish the job surgery. VO surgery. Not super creative. Lots of e-learning, lots of corporate training, lots of telephony, lots of audiobooks, lots of not real, exciting, creative, stimulating work. It's just true. It seems glamorous to be a voiceover talent, but it's really not. Not if you're a VO surgeon. So again, are you more into the creative side of VO or more a VO surgeon like me? Neither one is right or wrong. That's not my point. Just because I'm a VO surgeon, it doesn't make a person that wants to be more of a VO anesthesiologist bad. We need both. And a nice mix is always welcome. It's nice to have, some solid stuff that you can just narrate and you can just, if you will, kind of go on automatic pilot, and then some stuff that really challenges you. But as a VO talent for over a decade now, it seems like you almost have to choose, at least for the most part. Oftentimes your choice of whether you're going to be a VO surgeon or a VO anesthesiologist includes decisions about what kinds of work you'll search for, and then what kinds of work you'll choose to do and which ones you'll reject. For instance, if you're an anesthesiologist VO talent, more into creative things, you're probably going to be looking for video game characters and fictional audiobooks and cartoon characters and big name jobs, high-paying jobs, high-profile jobs. If you're more of a VO surgeon, then you're probably going to be doing e-learning and corporate work and web commercials and telephony, kind of anything that comes your way. It'll also include what kind of marketing you're going to do, for the most part, kind of what path you're going to choose. Are you going to look for a lot of agency representation to kind of land those big jobs? High-profile jobs with name brands, those types of things, corporate, high-paying corporate things, television stuff? Or are you going to do a lot more of the smaller direct email marketing and Fiverr-type work? And maybe it will even determine where you live. Maybe. Maybe you'll want to move closer to a big-time studio in LA, New York, Chicago, Dallas. Rather than doing like I do every day, I just stay put and I go and I work in my 6x5 padded cell, if you will, and I talk to myself down in my basement. That's the life of a VO surgeon. But here's the thing, just to be aware of. In my humble opinion, VO surgeon work is oftentimes much more prevalent, and it's easier to come by. There's just a ton of narration work out there where there's not quite as much high-profile stuff. And there's not as many people that can do video game characters and cartoon characters. If that's what you want to do, fine, no problem, great. There's certainly a market out there, but it's a smaller piece of the pie, and you just need to understand that. Just watch sometime, if you're on a platform like voices.com, watch when there's a high-profile, big creative thing that has a budget over $1,000. Those auditions pour in. Where the $249 or $300 jobs, yeah, sure, there are people there, but the competition isn't as stiff either. So, sure, it's more glamorous and maybe not as high paying as far as being it's not as glamorous to be a VO surgeon and not as high paying, but choosing to be a VO surgeon, just a thought, does have its rewards. You can fill up your day, you can fill up your calendar, and you can make a lot of money doing VO surgeon work, and it's certainly needed. There's lots of work out there for you. So just some things to chew on. Again, not anything that is anything revolutionary or new, but just some things to think about and chew on with regard to your VO career and choices that you're making. Now let's talk about your week. VO Marketing Pro update. The voice roster received 7 warm replies for the voice roster. Now, our voice roster is found on our website, vomarketingpro.com, and there were 53 visits because of the 1,460 emails that were sent out on behalf of those folks that are on our voice roster. Plus, Drew made 20 cold calls again this week to video production companies and ad agencies on behalf of our voice roster members. As far as direct email that were sent out for all of us, 17 warm replies, 5 auditions, 1 job, and I know that Joe told me about a couple of our voice roster members who have a pretty good chance for a job. The client chose a couple of guys to get auditions from our voice roster, and hopefully they'll be getting those. One of them will be getting a job via that. So that's your update. Keep plugging away, and we'll do our part to help you out. As far as my update was concerned, again, a short week. I had 1 new client. I had several auditions. One audition just came in this afternoon, and I sent it out before I got on this video. It was for a $1,000 90-second job. There were some other people that they're inviting, and so it's not a guarantee, but I'll keep you updated on that. That's kind of fun and exciting. Platforms this week, $2,644. Platforms, $2,644. Direct email marketing income was at $6,358.38 for the 4 days that I worked. That's $6,358.38 for a grand total this week of $9,002.38. $9,002.38 for my income from voiceover. So thanks again for joining me. Let us know how we can help. Schedule a time to talk with me if you'd like, and we will talk to you real soon. Take care.